Hey guys, what's going on? This is Mike from B Tech Reviews here, and today we are going to talk about the Google Pixel 8 Pro. I know Tito's been covering a lot of this, so shout out to him. Shout out to Latrell. He's been doing a lot of Z Flip videos also. And anyone that comes in, definitely, if you guys are joining in or watching the replay, don't forget to smash that like button. And if you can, share with your family and friends. Definitely uh, love to talk about tech. We use it in our everyday lives. And the one thing that I wanted to talk about today is I guess the Google Pixel 8 and 8 Pro design right now. It's been trending on Twitter lately. Let me just make sure I'm going over here. What's up? We got a few chats in already. We got Mana saying sub specs are out yet. I don't think the specs are out just yet. I know Apple announced their event coming up, I think this coming month already. And once Apple has their event, Google will most likely follow in their footsteps with some sort of event or whatever. So in this case, I just wanted to share the design of the Pixel 8 Pro, and see what's going on with that. I guess it's gonna be a phone, and there's a lot of it's gonna be a good phone, obviously. Like I love my Pixel 7 Pro. Unless the specs are bumped up quite a bit, I really see no point in actually like changing out the actual device itself, right? Unless you're just one of those people that has to have like the latest and greatest on smartphone technology, right? And there's nothing wrong with that. I definitely used to be one of those before the wallet started getting a little bit too heavy for me. So let me just make sure that I am viewing this correctly over here. Sorry, I want to make sure the stream's looking good though. Guys, let me know how I sound. Let me know if everything looks okay to you guys. Hopefully, Team Pixel doesn't ban me over here for using this leaked photo, because apparently the photo I'm using is a leaked photo. But I guess, again, we'll see what happens as far as the thumbnail goes. But yeah, let's go ahead and share a little bit of what a lot of people have been tweeting today online, I guess, because apparently on the Google Pixel website, or the Play Store website where you can actually purchase the phone, I believe they accidentally posted a picture of the leak. But Google is very infamous about kind of teasing their devices and showing little bits and pieces here. We already know that there's like a video out there looming. Let's see if we can get the chat going here really quick, guys. Hold on, let me see. Should I change the design really quick to match the background? Let's see. We'll go with a purple here, guys. There you go. I think that looks okay. Or should we go with like a darkerish, and or maybe this one? Hold on. Help me out here, guys. Help me pick a design. Okay, I kind of like that one. Anyways, let's go back to the chat here. What's up? We got Borganta in the house. How's it going, Borganta? Borganta saying, I had to duct tape my iPhone 13 Pro Max to my upstairs bedroom window just for AT&T 5G Plus to work. Right? What? See, this is why I don't use AT&T to begin with. I stay away from AT&T. But anyways, it's definitely one of those deals. But let me go ahead and just jump right into sharing this. I don't think this is going to be a super long stream tonight, guys. So let's go ahead and share kind of the photos that we're seeing online here. What's up? Let's see. Good, so I'm just gonna. Okay, so let me see here. Sorry, I'm responding to a friend via text message here, but here we go. The Pixel 8 and 8 Pro launching on October 4th, 2023. So that I guess that was announced earlier. I'm just looking at this through Twitter. This, I believe, is the 8 Pro, guys. And as you can see here, obviously, you can definitely tell the difference on the camera bezel there. That little, circular cutout is getting bigger. Again, I don't know if I can actually show you guys mine really quick on my Pixel 7 Pro, right? But you can see here that this one, it does have 3 sensors, right? But rather than have like the 2 sensors here and then the one separate, right? I guess Pixel is I think they're just kind of trying to go back to that other design that they had, right? The original Pixel 6 and 6 Pro had just like that big long strip there. And this one, I don't know what's going on here. Let me go back and flip that thumbnail over here so you guys can see. Hey, what's up? We got Tech for Your Needs in the house. Thanks for joining in. Tech for Your Needs. How's it going, boss? Thanks again for joining in. Visible 5G UW works better. It does. I only have visible right now. So let me see. Let's see. And let me know if you guys are able to see the blue moon tonight, by the way, also, because apparently there's like apparently there's a blue moon happening somewhere outside, and I actually wanted to get like a shot with my Pixel 7 Pro, and so far, like, I guess where the moon is at in my area, at least, it's not it's not bluish. So, but yeah, let me know what you guys think of this design specifically on here. Let me see if I can get the picture in picture so this looks a little bit bigger. I don't think it looks bad. I think they're kind of going with the same footprint that they have been going with the Pixel 6 series since the Pixel 6, right? They're kind of really trying to make it look the same. I need to actually pull my phone out of the phone case because my phone is always in a case, and I kind of, hey, what's up, Jeremy Dobson? Jeremy Dobson in the house. I need to kind of see what's going on with the design as far as like is how it goes on like the outer edges. Because if you look at the pictures, it looks a little bit more round in the edges, like the Pixel 7 Pro. And again, I don't know, maybe it's just me. Hold on, let me see if I can put it against me really quick. It looks like more, I guess, rectangle, or it looks more sharp in the corners than the Pixel 8 Pro does. So I I don't know. What do you guys think? Like, do you guys think it's an okay design? Let's check out another picture here. And this is again the Pixel 7 Pro, guys, my secondary device. Let's go ahead and check out other pictures here. I know they have photos of the actual. Oh, hello. Okay, here we go. I think was that stating the design over here. Let's see, Pixel 8 and 8 Pro launching. So I'm assuming this is going to be just the Pixel 8 regular. I don't know. I think it looks a little odd. It's kind of reminding me of like that Star Trek character that has like the visor in the middle, with his face. I forget his name, but he was one of the Star Trek characters from the Next Generation. I think Star Trek Next Generation. Let's see. Tech Verini says, I'm going on 17 years with T-Mobile in December. That is what the representative told me today. That's good. I hope that you're paying what you want to be paying, though, because again, brand loyalty to me isn't really a thing when it comes to that. So, me, like I was with T-Mobile. Prior to that, I was with Verizon. I was with Sprint. I was with kind of, a lot of prepaid companies like Boost and Virgin Mobile. And then finally, I decided to switch over to Visible when Visible came around. And that was it. I really just enjoyed doing that. Hey, looks like we got Treston Miller in the house. What's going on? Thank you for joining in. Okay, hold on. Let me see. One second, guys. I know I might be having some technical difficulties here. All right, hold on. So let me see. So I'm trying to find like another picture. Treston Miller, thanks again for joining in. If you guys are just joining in, smash that like button, by the way. And I'm glad you guys are kind of like, chatting today. So again, leaks on the store, right? Someone posted here saying the Google Pixel 8 Pro leaks on the Google store. The porcelain white version of the upcoming Google flagship spotted. So the rear camera is going to have a 50 megapixel main, 64 megapixel ultra wide, and a 48 megapixel telephoto. Expected specs, right? Obviously, which okay, that's expected specs. The screen's going to be a 6.7 inch OLED display with QHD plus 120 hertz refresh rate. I think that's pretty solid. For that, obviously, they're going to have the G3 chipset here. 128 gigs of internal memory, or 256, and it's going to come with 12 gigs of RAM, which I think is probably on par. I'm pretty sure the regular Pixel 8 might not have the 12 gigs. You might just see that with like 8 gigs of RAM. But as far as the Pixel Pro goes, I think that's going to be this. But it does say the Pixel 8 lineup is expected to launch in October. So super excited about this because you guys know I'm a part of Team Pixel, and I might be lucky enough to get the device come October. Who knows? We'll see. Unfortunately, I didn't have the opportunity to get my hands on the Pixel 7a or the Pixel Fold or the Pixel tablet. Not sure what's going on with that. I know they just selected a few YouTubers this time around, And I can get that, right? I get that sending out these devices can be costly, especially when you have probably a couple of thousand influencers sharing, sending these out to, thousands of these influencers. So I can see at the end of the day that, they're not really making money on that, but, we are the people that will talk about the device, and we are the people that will, again, give them, their negative feedback if there is any, right? Obviously, pixels have gotten better and better every single year. And I think, for the value of what you're spending, I think you really can't beat Pixel devices. The second closest is probably Apple. I think Samsung is a little overkill with their prices. So check this out again, posted over here by Nikki. Let's see. Tristan Miller says he's on Straight Talk. Haven't had any problems. Okay, that's good. I've never used Straight Talk, honestly. It's a prepaid carrier, one of the prepaid carriers that I've actually never tried myself. So definitely interesting. And again, guys, I'm still here. Sorry about that. I don't know. Maybe I should do like a dual setup layout over here. There you go. Do you guys like that? Do you guys like the shot a little bit better? You can see me both here. So again, here, Pixel 8 Pro, 6.7-inch screen, 128 hertz, 3120 by 1440, LTPO OLED, right? Octa-core processor, Google Tensor 3 chip, 128 gig or 12 gigs of RAM, 128, 256 or 512 of ROM. Android 14 out of the box. So I've actually had Android 14 beta on my device. And so far so good, right? I think it was only when it was on like beta 2 that we had like a lot of issues. But beta 1 the current beta version is fine. It's running pretty smoothly, but I will probably go back to, once Android 14 officially releases, I will go and get out of the beta program and then just swap over directly to the stable version of it, basically. So, I do want to share this video, by the way, because I believe Google Pixel wanted us to share this. By the way,
is nice. Pixel, a spa day was the perfect idea with all these big launch events coming up.
Absolutely.
Yeah, these launches just keep getting
supposed to be
harder.
an iPhone, by the way.
Oh, yeah?
Oh yeah, I mean, you know what got applause at my first launch 16 years ago?
Sliding to unlock?
Sliding to unlock.
Throwback. Aha.
Ha 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 ha.
Oh.
Oh dear. Anyway, now it seems like every time I turn around, phones like you are doing stuff I can't. Like unblurring old photos, answering unknown calls with AI, and live translating messages. It's exhausting. But I've still got a few tricks up my sleeve.
Oh my gosh.
Like what?
That's under wraps. But let's just say you'll be USB-C'ing soon.
You're finally getting USB-C charging?
What? How did you know?
Lucky guess?
That's hilarious. Yeah, so rest up October 4th.
Oh, yeah. That's the stuff.
Wow, I wonder who was paid to do that. That was hilarious. So yeah, they actually they emailed this video to all the Team Pixel members saying to share this on like their social media timeline. So if you guys follow me on Twitter, I posted that on my Twitter account as well, or my X account, whatever you want to call it, and it's there. So let's see. Borganta says Verizon is a good postpaid, is a good option for a family plan of 4 or more at $30 per line for plus with autoplay, or $40 without. The welcome plan is $25 per line for 4 lines with autoplay. That's not too bad, especially if you get 4 lines. I don't know what restrictions there are. Is that all unlimited? Like, I know Verizon has their own version of prepaid. I don't know if that's going to be better than Verizon's going to have their version. They have Simple Mobile also. So the cool part is you have a few options when it comes to Verizon's prepaid. So let me see what's going on here. Hold on, I'm going to turn on my camera really quick, guys. I have a booger. But let's go back to the Pixel 8 Pro over here really quick. Actually, I have something stuck in my teeth and I'm trying to pick it out. I'm sorry. I'm super sorry about that. Yeah, we got 4 people in the house. Nice. So I'm kind of glad they are changing the design, because I really wasn't a fan of this design. You know, it really just didn't pop in my eyes. I like the original Pixel 6 and 6a and the 6 Pro, but like I said, I just really wasn't a fan of this specific design when it first came out. This one does look a little bit cleaner though, if I can be honest. You know, it looks like I said, you don't have that separate cutout. Although I'm not a big fan of the, I guess, the little IR laser over here, whatever you want to call it, I guess on the bottom below the actual flash there, you know, again, because that sensor is not there. Again, I don't know if that's an extra camera or what, but if you guys can see me like drag my mouse around that, you can see that there's like a little black you know, sensor below that. So that's going to be interesting. It'll be interesting, guys. I don't know. What do you guys think? What are your thoughts on the Pixel 8 and 8 Pro? You know, is it something you guys would want to buy? And it looks like says MKBHD got an invitation from Google where their latest Pixel devices will launch on October 4th. And you know he's going to be there. Like, hey, Marquez, you're invited to an in-person, excuse me, I'm scratching my eye here, so I can't read. An in-person made by Google event where you'll introduce the latest in additions to our Pixel portfolio of devices Wednesday, October 4th. That's pretty freaking cool. Like, and I'm pretty sure, you know, it'll be him with, you know, a few other YouTubers as well. And it probably just won't be him. Let's see. Let's rest up for October 4th. So, and my question is, are they going to release that day, or are they just announcing, you know what I mean, so that they can introduce the devices? Again, I'm kind of really just getting about the same stuff. Looks like they have a porcelain color. Well, I guess they have a darker color here, obviously. Class 1 product. Let's see. Let's see, guys. And can you guys hear me? Everything okay, by the way? Does the audio sound okay to you guys? Let me know. By the way, for those of you guys who are here, Tech for Your Needs, Morganta, Treston, thank you all for joining in. I do really appreciate it. Let's see. Google leaked the flagship Pixel 8 Pro again. Google's own store is displaying a close-up picture, which is pretty funny, but it is what it is. And really, we're just seeing the same exact picture here. You know, again, I guess that's going to be the picture here, guys, and who knows, right? You know, I guess we'll see. You know, specs, you know, are not. I mean, to me, the specs are speculative, right? You never know. I mean, a lot of people are posting this, but you never know. I mean, something might change, right? But either way, you know, I'm at the point where, like, you know, specs don't really matter to me anymore as long as the device is usable. All right. Awesome. The audio is good. Okay, thanks Tech for Your Needs for sharing that. Okay, I got you. Okay, I got you. Oh, look, somebody took a picture of the blue moon, by the way. I'm gonna have to go outside and check that out very soon. It looks pretty cool, though. I wonder what camera they used to take a picture of that. Oh, it says Pixel 8 Pro. That's funny. That was in New Jersey, I believe. They put NJ, so maybe they have a better view of the Pixel 8 or of that going, or the Blue Moon itself. I really don't. Well, I was gonna say I really don't think there's gonna be much of a spec bump when it comes to the screen and anything like that. I don't think it's gonna look much better than the current screen that we have. Ooh, excuse me. On the actual Pixel 7 and 7 Pro, right? So, you know, if you're transitioning phones for the screen, I think at this point, especially when it comes to you know, hey, what's going on, CV? Not much, buddy. I'm just sharing, I guess, the leaked pictures or whatever you want to call them of the Pixel 8 and 8 Pro. We're just kind of talking about it. You know, we'll see what's going on. I guess, you know, again, check your email, by the way. Team Pixel did send an email, although this one was just to share, I guess, a video. check that spam mail also, just in case, you never know. But in this case, you know, they did share a little bit of a small video with some of the Team Pixel members, right? I got to make sure that I don't lose anything in spam here. Okay, let's take a look here. Sorry about that. I'm like losing my train of thought here for a second here, guys. But yeah, if you haven't seen it, this is the Pixel 8 Pro leak, and I'm kind of just intrigued by the design, because again, it's like, why not just black it out? Like, why not just go back to all black again? Like the silver lining on the outside of the phone doesn't really make me feel like the phone is like high quality. And the only thing that I can say is that, you know, that little silver backing is, unless it's protecting it, which, you know, maybe it is, maybe it's not, I don't know. You know, I've never dropped my device. Most people with the Pixel 8 or 8 Pro are going to have a case, right? There's very few people that I know that, you know, non-case a phone that's cost that much money. I know Tito on occasion will not use his cases on his Pixel devices. So Tito, I don't know what you're doing. You're crazy, boss. But anyways, you know, what do you think about the 8 Pro and the design there? Again, they're just making the, you know, that little circular cutout bigger for the cameras. Instead of having the two separated by the one, now they're just merging them all together, right? Oh god. Okay, let's see. But, you know, again, Google confirms launch date of the 8 and 8 Pro. So it says October the 4th. So that means that these devices will be coming out on October the 4th, I believe. So right a little bit after iPhone probably releases their iPhone 15 over here. Look at that. We got Tech Odyssey in the house posting. It's going to be pretty cool, guys. Like, you know, so that means that we're literally just a month away from seeing these new devices. And my question to all of you guys is it worth the upgrade? Are you guys, if you have a Pixel 7 or 7 or even a Pixel 6 or 6 Pro, right? You know, do you spend the money and get the upgrade? Because I'm going to assume that the Pixel 8 is probably going to start off at like the $799 mark, and the Pixel 8 Pro, or I'm sorry, the Pixel 8 is going to be $799, and then the Pixel 8 Pro is going to be probably like $899 for the base, which is probably like the 128 gig. If you want the 256 gig, then it's probably going to cost you $999, right? But, you know, I'm just kind of basing it off what we've seen with, you know, the past phones, right? Because I believe the Pixel 7 was what, $6 or $799 at release also. So it's really, and if you're going to get bumped up specs, guys, inflation is still there. You know what I mean? So that's all I'm going to say is inflation is still there. And, you know, we might see prices of these tech items mostly go up. You never know. You know, if the cost of food is going up and the cost of living is going up, who's to say that tech is not going up as well? You know, I'm hoping not, right? I'm hoping that Google, you know, just stands their ground and they try to keep the device as inexpensive as possible, right? Obviously, you know, they're gonna put all their bang and buck into the Pro version of the device, but you know, the regular Pixel 8 might be a good option for a lot of people. So let's take a look. Plenty of Pixel 8 Pro info already has surfaced, yada yada yada. It's pretty cool. You know, again, I'm just going over the tweets here, guys. This is what the Pixel 8 would look like if that's what it's going to look like. Compare it to the 8 Pro. The little camera cutout is a little bit smaller. It's not as wide. I don't know what that little white cutout on the bottom is. That might just be a dummy phone. But you guys already know that the Pro version looks like it has some sort of like black cutout over here. Let's see. I wonder if this is an actual Pixel 8. Like, Pixel 8 Pro images leaked.
Larger curved 6.7-inch Quad HD Plus. The latter sports at 120Hz refresh rate,
Okay, these just
while
look
the
like
smaller
old.
Pixel has a 90Hz. All of this to say, we think the Google will keep a similar disparity between these two models. but according to the same leak that spilled the beans on the codenames and RAM. We might know the screen resolution. Husky is said to have a resolution of 2822 by 1344,
Okay,
while
this
Shiba
must be an
allegedly has 2268 by 1080.
okay. This
When
must
it
be an
comes to
old one.
charging, it looks like the Pixel 8 will stick with 12-watt QI wireless charging, given that's what's been registered with the Wireless Power Consortium. That's a bit disappointing, but doesn't rule out the chance for the Pixel 8 and Pixel 8 Pro to get a wattage boost to wireless charging through its own Pixel stand. With Google having
Yeah,
introduced a new design to its flagship phones as recently as 2021, it's unlikely that we are going to see a major overhaul in the fall. As for the display, we think Google will stick with OLED panels for both phones. The Pixel 7 has a flat 6.3-inch Full HD Plus display. The Pixel 7 Pro is a much larger
yeah.
curved 6.7-inch
Okay.
Quad HD Plus.
Okay,
The
sorry, the
later
video was
sports
just replaying, guys. Sorry, I'm just kind of I'm just sharing the information. What's going on, our dog? How's it going? Um, it's going okay, man. We're just talking about the Pixel 8 and the 8 Pro here. We got some leaks going on online. Apparently, Google leaked their own device. I don't know how that happens, um, but it is what it is. Um, so hopefully, Mike, I'm really just curious about the pricing of the devices, right? And is there going to be? Because I'm pretty sure they're going to have an event to talk about the devices, right? Maybe I'm hoping before the devices come out, I'm hoping that they don't just announce them the same day that they're releasing them. I'm not a big fan of that. Let's see, a lot of phones are being released with the 2 flash look. Don't understand why. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that. Like I'm fine with the single flash. Currently, I believe the Pixel 7 Pro only has a single flash on it. All of the phones that I use, like my Samsung A54 5G and my iPhone 13 Pro or whatever, they all have single flashes. They work just fine. So I don't know what's going on with that. It is what it is, though. I'm not like it is whatever it happens, but it's gonna be interesting, guys. Let's see. I'm getting the Nexus 6 vibes from the Google phone I bought from the Google Pixel 8 Pro, in that it looks wide and big. Yeah, it does look a little bit wider. So the Pixel 7 Pro is, I would say, a little bit narrower than what I'm seeing here in this picture. Like if this is like a leaked image of the 8 Pro, then it looks like it will be a little bit wider than most. I'm late. I might have missed it. Okay. You were saying if you'd like a guest, we can discuss it. But I'm not gonna. I don't plan to be on long. CV Tech. Thanks for asking. I definitely. If this was another night, I would have said yes. But I have to work early tomorrow, so I just wanted to kind of jump on for a little bit. So I do apologize, and I love having you on as a guest, buddy. You already know we can talk for days, like but tonight's not one of those nights where I want to be on a long time. I kind of want to just stream and talk about this for a little bit and then get off. So I really thank you though for we need to hit up John over there, man. John has been kind of getting lazy, Magic Tech, man. So this is the design I miss, man. Like why aren't we going back to this design, right? The little black cutout. I like the black cutout. I thought it looked sleek. I thought it looked it looked good to me, right? I don't really care for the silver on the new devices, and that's something that I kind of was verbal about when the Pixel 7 and 7 Pro came out. I was like, why do we need a silver cutout? It doesn't do anything for the devices. Like if they want it to look fancy, like give it a different color, make it gold or something like that. Like give it a different color with like each of its different colors of the, like if you have like a pink phone, for instance, make a color that will kind of match, like give it a two-tone look, right? But like what Pixel 6 and 6a or 6 Pro did, they kind of had like that two-tone on top there with a different color on the very top of the device. Who knows if this is a leak or not?
যে সেন্সরের মাধ্যমে মানে বডির যে টেম্পারেচার আছে আমাদের ওটা আমরা মানে মাপতে পারবো। ডিসপ্লে সেগমেন্টে আপনারা পাইবেন।
Okay, I do not understand Hindi, so sorry. I know a lot of people from India. People from India are all like into Android. They don't care for iPhone at all. So let's take a look. Let's see. Okay. All right. Sorry. So we're going back to the leak images over here. Sorry, my phone's going off right now. That's why. So I'd like to see more color options. Yeah, like I if I could be 100% honest, besides the Coral version that has come out with the Pixel 7a series, I'm just really haven't been a fan of the color palettes that Google Pixel has been kind of throwing out. They're kind of plain. They don't pop. It's not something that I'm just like, whoa, like, this is a cool color. Like, it's like if you go into a doctor's office and you just look at a wall, like, like a really nicely painted wall that's kind of just dull. Like, that's how I feel when it comes to the pixel colors. So let's take a look here. I'm just wondering what they're going to do with Apple. A lot of people talk about Pixel and iPhone. I don't really understand that part of it. Well, I know iPhone is going to get USB-C, right? That's one thing, obviously. Who knows? Maybe with the new iPhone, maybe they'll finally start working with Android on RCS or whatever it's called. Let's see. I'd love to see a nice red version. Yeah, a very, like, even if it was like a dark red, like a maroonish or something, like, I would be down for that. That's like fancy as shit. You know what I mean? To me. So take a look. The wait is almost over. Tune in to Made by Google on October 4th. So we'll see how that goes. They invited Marquez, but they've also invited some other, other, tech gurus out there. It says officially the Google Pixel 8 and 8 Pro launching on October 4th. Okay, so again we're just kind of going over the same leaks here. So I do apologize, guys. I'm just trying to see if I can find anything news. Hint at the possibility of launching these models with exclusive eSIM support in specific regions. I'm not a fan of eSIM. You guys already know this. What's up, Big John Tech? How's it going, man? We are just going over Pixel 8 and Pixel 8 Pro, the news, I guess, about it and what's gonna, happen when it's gonna release, etc. It's releasing. They're gonna have some sort of launch party on October the 4th. So that I can tell you. Hey, what's up? We got Gene in the house. How's it going, dog? Thanks again for joining in. Guys, smash that like button if you guys are joining in. I really appreciate it. You guys are awesome for being here, by the way. Honestly, on a Wednesday night, I didn't think I was going to get many viewers. But if I can get like at least 5, I'm happy. So the new iPhone USB-C 2.0 slow speed from the rumors. Hope that is not true. You mean slow as far as its charging speed goes? If that's the case, then I think maybe Apple is maybe just trying to sell it on the wireless fast charging instead. You know what I mean? I never really use my my port here at home, at least the charging port, the Lightning port to charge the device at home. I use one of those little wireless chargers that like bolts onto the back. And I think Ian, that Ian's tech guy sent it to me. Actually, he sold it to me for like $10, and he mailed it to me like a year or two ago, and I've been using it ever since. So shout out to Ian's tech. I haven't heard from him in a while, but shout out to him. As long as it's not the ridiculous so-called red that Samsung put on their phones, like, and who knows, like I love, you guys know I love the Apple Red phones. Like I had I think 2 devices that were Apple Red devices. I wish I can go back to that. The current iPhone color that I have right now is like a graphite gray or something like that. I like that, but I have a case on it, so you really can't see it either way. We got 9 people watching. That means we should have 9 people that smash the like button, guys. So if you guys aren't smashing that like button, what are you guys doing? Come on, guys. Let's smash that like button together. Big John Tech Review, thanks again for joining in. Let's take a look here. Hey there, Gene. Everyone's saying hi. What's up? What's up? What's up? Let's see. Somebody put, Dear Pixel, please launch the upcoming Pixel 8 Pro with the built-in micro SD card slot for expandable storage up to 1 terabyte. That would be nice. I think, there's very few phone manufacturers that still do that. I mean, you still have Motorola, you still have Samsung. I'm pretty sure companies like OnePlus will still do it also, right? But I mean, as far as Pixel, and they did this with their Nexus devices also, from what I remember. So I think they want it to kind of be inclusive, right, to that. And they really, to me, they really are pushing cloud storage, right, using cloud storage services rather than having to, have the phone stores, photos or videos on your phone. They want you to basically pay a monthly subscription so that you can get 200 extra gigs on cloud storage, so that the videos and files save there. And then that's it. You know what I mean? I have Google Photos, and I have my photos backed up, but my photo backup is only 100 gigabytes, and that includes video. So once that's up, that's it. It doesn't let me back up anymore. Gene says I'm on my Pixel 8. Pixel 7a right now on his Sea Blue. That's awesome. That's a color that I kind of liked. Also, I know that was the color that a lot of people went and bought at Best Buy. I'm very sad that I did not get the Pixel 7a, because again, I am a part of Team Pixel, but they did not send me that device this year, which is a shock, because ever since I became a part of Team Pixel, the first Pixel device that they sent me was a Pixel 5a. That was actually my first Pixel device as a Pixel team member. And right afterwards, then the Pixel 6 Pro came out, and they sent me the Pixel 6 Pro not even 2 months later. Let's see what else. And then of course, the following year, the Pixel 6a came out. They sent me the Pixel 6a. Then they sent the Pixel 7 Pro with the Pixel Watch, right? So that, again, I'm super happy that they have sent me these devices, but at the same time, I was explaining earlier in the comments that they have probably a couple thousand people on Team Pixel, and for them to literally go and send a device to each person, I think it could be hard, and maybe from a financial standpoint, it might not be good for them to be sending hundreds of thousands of dollars of smartphones away to people. Let's take a look. Sorry guys, I'm over here. Let's see. All good here. I like my. Let's see. Gene says I like my iPhone 13. My iPhone 13 uses USB-C. Your iPhone 13 or iPhone 14? What? Because I'm like, my iPhone 13 does not use USB Type-C. I'm like, I wanted the orange. That's a Google Store exclusive. Yeah, it is. I mean, maybe you'll see it go on sale this holiday season. Hopefully. Okay, hold on one second, guys. Sorry. Let's see. Gene, Google completely got the color name wrong. It's 100% Carolina blue. Sorry, but I just had to say it. Oh my gosh. Sea salt blue. Come on, guys. You already know. And there's really not much more I can share as far as the leaks go, so I'm going to go ahead and get off that, guys, really quick. Unfortunately, but anyways, guys, what are your thoughts on it? I mean, I would like to, hear your thoughts on the devices, maybe specific colors coming out. Probably is now. Let's see. Borganta says Google probably is now strategic with it, who they send their tech to. Yeah, I can understand that. Damn it. Let's see. Yeah, but it kind of sucks, especially for the small YouTubers like me. I've been kind of stuck under. I've been stuck under that umbrella, I guess. For a while now, where I really haven't. My channel really hasn't been growing, and my viewership has just been kind of dropping. So it is what it is. I can't constantly post videos every single day like some YouTubers. But I think at this point, like in the tech space, really not a lot of people are posting videos, consistently anymore. Like I remember Kevin Breeze, that guy would pump out videos like every single freaking day. He would pump out like videos like, every other day or every day, unless they're live streaming or something like this, you know what I mean? Then who knows, right? Like I know, Magic Tech, he would go live every day, and that's something, right? But then once, you start to stop, you start to find topics to not talk about, and I think it makes it difficult, right? To be able to get on and talk about the same thing all the time. And for me, like I don't want to do that, right? I would rather make videos when things are relevant. that rather than just make videos just to make videos. Now, of course, like, you know, if I want to make like tutorial videos, how to do this, how to do that, you know, then there's that. Let's see. Art Dog says, is the Pixel 8 Pro supposed to be much different from the 7 Pro? From what I'm seeing, I don't see a huge difference other than the fact that this one has the G3 tensor chip. But who knows what the power of the chip is gonna have compared to the G2. Like, you know, I can only compare it to, like, you know, Apple and their silicon you know, chips with the, you know, the M1 and the M2 and whatnot, and the M1 Max. Let's see. CVTech says tech and smartphones are simply becoming dry and boring. Very little innovation. And it's true. You know, I think, you know, right now we're at a point in the smartphone technology where, you know, like you see you're starting to see like the foldables become more of a gimmicky thing, right? Or foldables maybe become more of a thing where that's something they're trying to push. I haven't had my hands on a foldable. So, you know, for me, I can't say like, oh, this is like such a solid device to use, but I haven't really wanted to get one either. So, let's see. I agree with RJ. Okay. But yeah, at this point, you know, for me, it's like, you know, really what I want in a smartphone is fluidity. You know, I want the smartphone to be just smooth and buttery when I'm going from app to app, right? Longevity of device, that means that, you know, the device at least lasts a couple of years, you know, battery life as well. It doesn't have to have the best camera, right? But, you know, I think now, you know, especially in 2023 going into 2024, most cameras on smartphones, even the mid-range devices, guys, are pretty okay. You know, your mid-ranges might not have 4K shooting capabilities, right? But most of them have 1080p at 30 frames a second, which a couple years back, that was the standard, right? And, you know, really, you know, unless you're using your, you know, your smartphone camera to shoot all the time, you know, videos or whatever, and you don't really care about the quality, then 1080p is just fine. You know, that's still technically like the standard. You know, I could see in 10 years, you know, everything being, you know, up to 4K, and, you know, 4K being like the minimum quality on that. As far as picture quality goes, like, really, for me, it's hard to say like what can they do to improve, you know, pictures, the pictures on phones, right? They're just so good now. Front facing cameras, rear facing cameras, the zoom, the stability on video, it's pretty crazy what you guys get. Especially like, let's say the Pixel 7a, for example. I don't have that device, but I'm pretty positive that, you know, you get your bang for your buck on that. And for me, like, you know, I have a mid-range Samsung A54 series that, you know, takes really good video. It takes really good pictures as well, and it's under like $400 smartphone, guys. So it's like, you know, really, do I need to have a top spec item? Like, you know, like when I take pictures and post them on Instagram, are people going to be like, hey, did you post that on, you know, your Samsung A54? Like, are people going to be at this point, are they going to be able to tell, oh yeah, that was on a Pixel, you know, that was on a Pixel device, or that was on an iPhone device? You know what I mean? It's going to be really hard. Like, I think, in my opinion, like to kind of see that. Let's see. Okay, sorry guys, I'm like reading up on some stuff here. Let's see. Our Gene says to our dog, I will never get a foldable phone because they, in my view, can break easily. And that might be the case. You know, I don't think Latrell has said anything about the phones breaking on him. You know, he's the only YouTuber I follow that, you know, touches foldables and really like makes a lot of videos on foldable devices. So if you guys want to check out his channel, Latrell Jennings, etc. Go ahead and check that out. Maybe he'll watch this later on. I'm giving you a shout out, dog. Check out his channel. I know he got the Z. I think it was the Z Flip 5 or something like that recently, or the Fold 5. And I think he got the Motorola Razr, the new one as well. So you guys might want to check that out on his channel if you haven't, by the way. But I mean, the guy still has the Z Fold 1 or the Samsung Galaxy Fold. I don't know why I'm calling it the Z Fold, but he still has the Fold 1, and that just tells you that the longevity of the device is still there. So I don't see what is wrong with a foldable device, as long as you can take care of it like you would other devices. Don't drop it in water, obviously, because you're not going to get that IP rating that you would get with the regular device. And if you don't want it, then just don't get it. You know, it's just one of those deals, right? CV Texas, I mean, you can literally get a Pixel 6a at Metro for $20 with a new line, and the camera quality is very close to higher end. That Samsung's more expensive Pixels than others. Yeah, I was gonna ask CV Tech, is that an online promotion or is that an in-store only? Because I've been wanting to order another Pixel 6a from Metro by T-Mobile, but the last time I tried doing it, it was like declining my card or something was going on in the system. So I just never ended up ordering it. But I just kind of wanted to order one, like, to have as a backup device just in case, even though I have like 5 phones sitting over here. You know. Let's take a look. Let's see. RDoc says, well, I'm not crazy about the idea of a plastic screen. I mean, you know, again, it really goes back to your preference, RDoc. Like, you know, like me, if I ever get a foldable phone, it's going to be because Pixel sends me the Pixel Fold. You know what I mean? Let's see. Borganza says the iPhone 6 Plus was technically the first foldable phone. Not untrue, by the way. I know there was I remember that being called Ben Gate over here, by the way. So for people that don't remember that, go look up Ben Gate videos over here. CV Tech says, I can go online right now and get a 6A with a new number. Sometimes Metro is tricky, especially if you use the same number and email. I don't usually, you know, I'll just use like my Google Voice numbers, I guess. You know what I mean? It is what it is, though. You know, hopefully they don't. If I try it again, then they don't reject me. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get off. You know, tonight, I really appreciate y'all, like, you know, chatting and being interactive on today's chat. I really do appreciate that, guys. Last comments as we go here. My Pixel 7a has a plastic screen and the entire phone is plastic, and there's nothing wrong with that, you know. To me, like, even though they're more plasticky, it's still a higher end phone, right? You're still gonna get a very good quality device. I don't think the glass screen is plastic on that, by the way, Gene. The backing is plastic most likely, but not the actual screen. The touchscreen is they're always glass no matter what. Like, I mean, now I remember the old Android phones had plastic screens that were horrible, right? But I don't think you're gonna get that on the Pixel 7a. Let's see. CV Tech says they've declined me several times until I find a workaround. Okay, I got you. Then, you know, I haven't tried since then, so maybe I'll try it again a little bit later. We'll see how that goes. But let me see if I missed any comments here. Yeah, pretty much. I was gonna say smartphones are becoming the same looking, especially the iPhones. Yeah, I mean, really, the iPhones haven't really changed their design since the 11 series, guys. So the 11. The 12 series, because the 12 started with that little square cutout, and then when the Pro came out, they just had like the three camera design there. So it really is what it is, though. CV Tech says I have the 7a and it's definitely a glass display. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're using like Gorilla Glass 5 on that, but anyways, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get off again. Thank you all for being here. Don't forget to smash that like button. And again, if you guys missed the beginning of the stream, check out the beginning of the video as we go over the Pixel 8 and the 8 Pro and its launch date. So again, guys, Mike from B Tech Review signing off. Thanks again.